Welcome to Purity's Shadowpriest 101. In this video I will be detailing some of the basics on raid DPS for the Shadowpriest, including rotation, talents, glyphs, add-ons, and hints and tips. Your talent spec is very basic and allows you 5 points to play with. All 3 major glyphs listed are required. Minor glyphs are up to you. Add-ons are very basic as well, except for the Quartz Latency Mind Flay 2 plugin for your quartz. Basically, this allows you to see the second tick of your Mind Flay spell. 289 hit rating is required to never miss a spell against a level 83 raid boss. We will begin with what I like to call a standard Shadowpriest Mind Blast rotation. My opening sequence for a raid boss is a Shadow Word Pain to apply Misery, followed by Vampiric Touch, Mind Blast, and the Mind Flay to build up Shadow Weaving, followed by another Shadow Word Pain to last for the duration of the fight with the Shadow Weaving, then your Devouring Plague, and your Vampiric Embrace. Now for the duration of the fight, you have 3 main goals: keeping Vampiric Touch up, keeping Devouring Plague up, and casting Mind Blast every time it comes off cooldown. Sometimes you'll be able to link 2 of these together, such as casting a Mind Blast and casting a Devouring Plague right on the end of it to share a global cooldown. Sometimes it will be hard to get a Mind Blast in while you're trying to refresh everything else. This is the most challenging of rotations, requiring you to use all your skills and keep a constant eye on your timers. Now we will watch a completely different video in which Mind Blast is never used. Outside of the opening rotation, you basically forget about Mind Blast and use your Mind Flay in between refreshing Vampiric Touch and Devouring Plague. This is a very simple rotation, and while it may not yield the maximum DPS for the profession, many people enjoy it because of its simplicity. If you're in a fight where you have to move a lot, or you have to pay attention to other things and not your timers, it can be very beneficial to simply focus on Mind Flay and then refresh the 2 dots whenever you have to. One caveat to this rotation, however, is that without Mind Blast, you're unable to proc replenishment from your spec. So I would suggest using this rotation only if you have at least 1 other replenishment source in a 10-man, or 2 other replenishment sources in a 25-man. This last clip features the rotation that I prefer in raids. I call it a hybrid rotation, in that I do use Mind Blast, but not every time it's up off of cooldown. Basically, I partner Mind Blast whenever I need to reapply Vampiric Touch or when Devouring Plague is about to expire. So the rules of this rotation are to cast Mind Blast after every reapplication of Vampiric Touch, to cast it right before a reapplication of Devouring Plague to share a global cooldown, and to Mind Flay any other time that all 3 dots are up. This rotation allows for intelligent use of Mind Blast without the pressure of feeling that you have to cast it every time it comes off of cooldown. You've probably noticed that in all 3 rotations I did not use or mention Shadow Word Death. That is because Shadow Word Death really does not fit into a rotation these days, and the only time I really use it is when I'm on the run in the boss fight and have nothing else to cast. Thank you for watching, and be on the lookout for more videos soon.